Let's continue this conversation. Um, so I'm talking to people. We're still on relationships and brokenness, and so broken relationships can easily make you wonder who you are. No, broken relationships can make you question who you are. And when I say broken relationships, I mean if you didn't have a good relationship with your parents, your mom and your dad, if you didn't have a good relationship with your grandmother or your husband or your wife, broken relationships can make you question who you are. A person firing you can make you question who you are. A best friend leaving you can make you question who you are. The first thing a lot of us would, do is question, like, what did I do? Like, what happened? We might not even say, what did I do? But we do want to know what the fuck went wrong. And you sit and you think and you think and you think. And as I'm speaking to even, first of all, my own experience, and then having to talk to people who's going through things now, it is hard when a person that you love either rejects you or appears to reject you. In your mind, they're rejecting you because, like I said, you're in the house with them all day and they're not saying anything. They're not helping you cook, clean, wash dishes, take care of the kids. They might know that you need diapers from the store and just sit there like, here's the keys, go get them, or something like that. That's not good. That cannot possibly make you feel good at all. So, my solutions are hard solutions, and we're gonna, first of all, erase the trauma bonds. We're gonna deal with the people that don't have trauma bonds. Again, when you start to notice that this man or this woman has disconnected from you, yes, I've said this in a previous video, and for the people that need to hear it, I'm going to keep saying it until I'm tired of saying it or until I think they get it. When you notice, and you will, that a man or a woman, mother, father, whoever, let's stick to marriages, relationships, when you realize they have disconnected from you and you're sure that there is a disconnect, in my opinion, in my mind, there's almost nothing you can do to get that person back. They are gone. They are physically there. They don't want to be there. They could be doing two things. They could be plotting and planning on a way to get away from you. They're waiting on an opportunity to leave. Either they are hoping that you get fed up and leave, or they're planning on how they're going to make their exit. But what you need to do is make your exit. Like I said, I don't care if you guys own a car together, a house together, have kids together. You don't want to stay long enough to start to lose your mental health. And that's what you're already doing. You're already losing your mental health. You're probably crying, you're stressing, you're thinking all the time. You still have to take care of the kids, cook, clean, because he ain't doing shit but sitting there, or he's going to work and mingling with his friends and co-workers, and he's coming home and giving you the silent treatment. But it wasn't like that before. So if you are in a long distance relationship, if you are like many of the people that call me or communicate with me, and you're dating someone on the continent or anywhere outside of the United States of America, please don't let them talk you into moving to their country. Please don't think that maybe if I get there, it'll be different. Maybe it's because, we haven't seen each other ever or in a while. Don't do that. You already have the red flags. You already have the signs. Don't take yourself across the country. Don't move there. Now, if you're going to visit and you just want to see, for your eyes have to let you see for sure, let me go see, make sure I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Okay, that's one thing. Don't pack your things up and move there. Now, my situation was different because, like I said, I didn't come to Ghana. I didn't come here to meet a man. I met my husband after I got here. But oh baby, There are people that have moved everything to this continent just to find out that almost immediately the situation changed, the love changed, the love bombing changed, the affection changed, hey beautiful changed, I love you changed, everything changed once they moved to the continent. Not people going back and forth visiting, but I'm talking about the 5 or 6 women that moved here and was dependent on their husband on this continent. Gambia, Ghana, I can't think, Nigeria. I can't really remember the Nigerian situation, but it'll come to me. But yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. We're not going to do that. I forgot what I was saying. I was saying, yeah, so make your plan. Stay quiet. Don't do things like, oh, I'm about to leave you, I'm sick of you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Silently start to make your plan. Simple things like have a spare key if you are going to take the car or whatever the case. Just start to make your plan. Don't worry about taking a bunch of clothes and shoes and things like that. If it ain't that serious and you can take your shit and go. But if you're in like even an abusive relationship, no. Take what you can take and get the hell out of there. But that's a whole different story. We're not talking about abuse. We're talking about a relationship that's just gone bad. But in a lot of situations, as long as the man is controlling you and your emotions, he's cool. The minute he sees that you caught on to that shit and you're ready to leave, that is when the domestic violence can come in. That is when all of a sudden you can't take the car no more, or he takes your car back to the fucking dealership. Your phone might disappear, or he might want to disconnect your phone if your phone is in his name. All kind of weird shit will start to happen in some cases. Not all, so don't get on here saying, Miss Kimberly, that's not everybody. No, I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about relationships in general. I'm not talking about everybody. I'm not just talking about people on the continent of Africa, because y'all quick to come here and say that happens in America too. Well, sometimes I'm not talking about America. I'm specifically talking to my sisters who are dating somebody on the continent. There's times when I'm specifically speaking to them. I'm not talking about America. We know how fucked up America is. And we know there's some great people here too. So, but when I'm specifically talking about the continent of Africa, don't come in my comments talking the America shit as if I'm not from America and I don't fucking know. So, did I smoke on camera, y'all? I gotta replay this video. Damn. Anyway, I hope I can help somebody with this video. You know, I'm not going through Africa right now, showing y'all this and showing y'all that. I'm kind of staying at home. It's still rainy season, and I'm kind of staying at home. I'm kind of getting my own inner self healed and just getting my own self together, and then preparing to whenever I can start building on my land. There's no rush with that, but it's there, and you know, eventually I'll start building on the land. But so instead of and then God is leading me to make these videos. That's the bottom line to that. God is leading me to make these videos, and I just, if something comes to my mind, I will immediately turn my camera on and start talking. Sometimes I write notes, and by the time I get on camera, I forget about the damn notes anyway. So, you know, most of the time the notes don't matter. Anyway, I love y'all. I want you to stay blessed and stay very aware of your situation. Don't make any hasty decisions. Don't act out of emotion. Just kind of think your way through things. And by no means at all am I saying break up your marriage, divorce your husband, leave your relationship. I'm just saying, if this is what you notice, it probably is what it is. Don't spend a whole lot of time second guessing what your eyes see, what your ears have heard, what your heart feels, what your stomach feels when it knots up. Don't ignore that. So Talk to you soon.